What's up, all you nerds and turds? It's us. We're back. It's Indies Nutz podcast. It's me, it's Steve, it's him, it's Andy. He's that way. It's over there. He's Matt. What's up, gents? How we doing?
He's that way?
Well, because I was
What
tilting
way
my head,
am I?
But you're that way.
What are you
You're
implying?
this way.
What way am I supposed to be?
You're over here. I'm looking at you now. Say hello, friend. And
I
then down
need-
here is Matt. Hi, Matt. How are
I
you?
want to get a shirt that says I need people to stop being people. People are there are two people.
There are
They're two people?
There's
TOO people.
yeah.
They're being two people.
People are two people.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Yeah.
People are person, and that's
I'll
the
tell you,
problem, really.
One
gotta
of the
stop
best
being
things
people.
about my job is not having to deal with a whole lot of people.
Yes, but you
job
deal
is
with the
all
robots and the robot uprising.
That's
can
true.
Yeah,
and
but they have an
can be
ally.
that- Right.
Mm. And you could program them to not uprise.
Well,
Right.
I mean,
Against
because I've
him,
been
at least.
upkeeping their maintenance the whole time
Right.
and making sure that they're alive.
You're
Fucking
useful to
Dr.
them.
I'm sure
Fucking
that they
Dr.
will.
Late.
Yeah, I'm sure that they will. I'm sure that they will view me in a positive.
Well, you know what people don't view in a positive way? When we don't do a podcast for 4 weeks.
Yeah, what the fuck, guys?
But we're back.
You
So
know,
a lot of things happened.
So much.
wait.
Yes.
We haven't really done like a break. We did a break.
Yeah.
Andy,
It was
Andy,
unannounced.
It was an
We took a
unannounced-
break.
an unannounced break after 20-ish episodes.
We took I mean, no, the entire dual screens situation.
The ball.
Dual screens in general
Yeah.
Took a break.
took a break. And you know what?
Month off.
Yeah, I guess. So it was a series of unfortunate events because here's what happened. It was a scheduling conflict the first time,
Mhm.
which is fine. That happens.
It happens.
You know,
Yep.
no big deal.
Yeah.
Then it was illness.
Yep.
Then it was hell week for everybody at work.
Mm.
Then my computer died.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now we're back to quasi normal. So
Kind of. It's now
Yeah.
just hell 2 months for me.
right, we just gotta pluck you away from your life every Thursday night.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's
Not
it.
a big deal.
Not a
Totally-
huge
Totally
asking
doable.
at all. Now, Andy, what's going on with dual screens content here? So now, the thing that upsets me the most about my computer dying, Andy,
Yeah.
and Matt,
Yeah.
was we had such good momentum with our little YouTube short things,
We did.
and
You did. And then
It
like
was going real well.
now I
It,
will
like,
obviously.
stopped.
I'm off tomorrow from my 9 to 5, so I'm gonna do another one of those tomorrow.
I'll write a script for one.
I have Andy's to edit. I need to get B-roll for, and then
Oh,
yeah,
I
we'll do it.
sent you that, right?
Oh, that's right. And and the next day was when my
the
computer
next day
died.
your shit died.
Yep.
Yeah, because you were like,
Yep.
okay, I'm working on it. And then
I went to go wake up my
so-
computer and it was like, you don't have Windows. I was like, you're a liar.
Sick. Did you give me Linux instead?
Oh man, life was just terrible.
Nope, just the void.
It was just awful. But ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Indies Nuts podcast. This is the internet's #1 indie gaming news, reviews, and previews podcast, hosted by a bunch of dumb idiots you've never heard of, probably. The show posts each and every most of the time, hopefully, on your
Show
posts
podcast
occasionally.
service. On your
Send
podcast
it
service of
there.
choice, including our home Podbean, and of course, you can watch the video version of the show. You can watch me swing in my chair and look at my SpongeBob meme pops behind me and all that other fun stuff on
Andy, why aren't you
youtube.com/dualscreens.tv. What else we got? Oh, if you want to support us on Patreon, please do. I do Steve's Thoughts, which again also had to take a short week and a half break, but it is a daily podcast, Monday through Friday, which I spend 3 to 8 minutes just telling you what I think about things.
Could you
or
really
singing.
call that a podcast? It's 5 minutes long.
Yes,
It's a podcast.
it's
Yeah,
absolutely,
absolutely.
a podcast. There are
They-
actual like that's a genre. They're called micro podcasts, microcasts.
It's true.
Yeah,
Oh
that's a
my
whole
God.
thing. Oh yeah.
There's this
I
this
learn
good-
something new every day.
there's this channel. There's this podcast that I listen to a lot that has both long form and short form content called Stuff
Uh-huh.
You Should Know. And so like it'll be like a long form content on like how super packs work, and then it'll be like short form content on like what was the inspiration behind it.
Why is your keyboard laid out the way it is?
Yeah, it like weird little things like
anyway
that.
Why do we have feet?
Indie games, those are fun. You guys have been playing God of War. That's not an indie game. Oh my god.
It's not. It is independently the best game out of all the games this year.
It is, and I feel like it was a good time for a break because I just played God of War for like a month, and then I can like put that aside to get ready for an indie game tonight, Callisto Protocol.
Fuck you,
Matt.
I hate you. I hate you so much. The last time I've been this solely devoted to a game was when Breath of the Wild came out.
It looks so good.
I dropped Horizon like a bad habit, and then I didn't play anything but Breath of the Wild, despite Steve hating it, for like a whole month. And this is the same. This is the same thing.
So, aside from God of War, because I don't want to think about it, because if I think about it, I'm gonna get like a little emotional. I'm trying to not, but I played a game that I hate that I like it so much.
Oh,
yes,
it's a game that you both know very well.
Yep,
it's a game called Soul Survivors.
Soul
Survivors. Yeah, you were kind of half and half on that.
Goddamn, why is that game so good?
It is really
like
really, really
I
good.
feel like when I'm not in the mood to play a game, but I still want to play something.
Are you talking about Soulstone Survivors?
Soulstone Survivors.
That one, Soulstone Survivors.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, what was that other one?
I was off. Yeah,
Soldiers. That's the one I'm thinking of. No, that was
Soldiers.
Soldiers was the one you guys were like half and half on, I think.
Oh yeah, And Matt was like not so hot about it. Soulstone
Survivors.
Thank you.
Game's really good.
It's so good. It's like I can't put it down.
Yeah, me too. It's been the indie game that's kind of taken a hold of me and prevented me from playing other indie games for a while.
Yeah, it is like dopamine injection, the video game. Like
for sure.
It just is all the time.
Andy, do you play it on Steam Deck?
I do.
Did you remap Dodge to one of the paddles?
Oh, you have to.
You got to. Because that game has taught me that Steam Deck is way too big. Like, I was like, oh my god, why is my hand hurt so much? Like, legit,
I was getting
sore on my what do you call it? The tendon.
Like, as an aside, like after playing on the Switch for so long, Steam Deck is like it's an adjustment.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
But then after a while, you're fine. But then when that game was on, I was like, oh, I'm getting cramps again. This is not right.
I think what's most exciting about that game is that it's been out for like 2 weeks now in early access, maybe a little bit longer than that.
It's longer than that, yeah.
And it already is that full of content.
Oh yeah,
and it's that good, and that they just started their early access journey.
Yeah,
and so I'm really excited to see where it goes, because like it kind of, not that it gives me vibes of this game, but like when Dead Cells first launched into early access, I bought it like immediately because was way into roguelikes then, still am now. But like that game was so good right off the bat, and just seeing how that game grew and turned into like literally an indie game phenomenon. I would love to see this game
hasn't stopped
that same trajectory. It literally they just dropped an update like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, like it makes you wonder, like, did they really need the safety blanket of early access? Like, I almost would say, like, you didn't. If you didn't have that, like,
I think they do.
Why?
Because I mean, a lot of the things there are things in the game that need addressing, right? Like, there's only one craftable weapon for each hero. There's tons of heroes.
DLC pack.
I know, but what I'm saying is that
weapon pack,
just the one out of the gate, that's all you get. Like, you're telling me to collect all these things, and after I craft the one thing, I don't need them anymore.
Right.
And then the other thing is like enemy variety. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll kill those things. It doesn't fucking matter what they are. I'm gonna kill them. Yeah. And I'll keep killing them. I'll go into endless. I'll keep fucking killing them. But I mean, I think one of the things they should work on is enemy variety, like for the different maps, and
making the maps feel different too. Like they look different, they sound different. Yeah. But they largely play very similarly. Like, maybe have some more hazards in certain levels, like lava pits or gas explodey guys, or something like that, something that's unique to each level. Yeah, totally. I think that you're right on that. It's one of those games that like you don't need an excuse to play it,
Right.
and you don't want an excuse to put it down. Like it's just, I just want to play this game. But I'm also, I'm literally switching back and forth between Steam Deck and Switch because I'm playing the new Pokemon game as well. And like,
I'm sorry.
if I could have
An
Pokemon
adapter.
on the Steam Deck without hacking Pokemon, because like I don't want to do that. Like
No, you do emulation.
that would be the
I
perfect.
think that's what he means,
It-
hacking.
What's that a hack though? You're
But it's not.
hacking
But I
anything.
can't. But if I wanted to, here's the reason why I don't venture down that path, Andy. And now
It plays
listeners,
a little bit better.
that's fine. That's
Not
fine.
much.
Here's my
is
issue.
it a morality thing? Is it a
No.
morality thing?
No. Listen. I'll tell you.
Morality.
I don't know.
I have issues.
Why else wouldn't you emulate?
Because one day I may say to myself, I'm going to say, self, let's take this on the Switch somewhere, or put this, whatever. And I'm going to want my official save, and there's going to be some weird compatibility backflips that I have to do. And I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to have to read tutorials on how to mount an ISO or fucking back end shit my thing, and like then not be
Yeah,
able to
but-
play regular Steam games because I backloaded this operating system so I could emulate fucking Switch.
What terminology are you throwing out there?
He watched hackers before this.
I know what's happening in the
I
back
gotta
end.
I don't want to have to hack
I
the
was watching The
mainframe.
Wire before
Yeah.
I came out of the show.
And then I sideloaded
And
an
the-
app.
Listen, when I
and
had my
I watched
PSP,
The Net and then The Matrix.
when I hacked my PSP so I could play every game known to man and put emulators on it, it no longer functioned as a PSP. I don't want that to happen to my Steam
Right,
Deck.
but like arguably it was probably better.
No, because I couldn't play PSP games.
What did you do to your PSP?
You had to put a fucking file. You had
It
to
was-
first of all, you
it
couldn't
was-
update your
it was-
firmware.
It was
God
custom
forbid.
Yeah,
firmware,
you
and
couldn't
and,
use- sometimes you
and
had to
the
roll it back.
hackers always released one that matched the official one.
Maybe for you, maybe because you weren't playing fucking.
But you know
PSP games.
the good firmware hacks had like the auto, like it would go to
Yeah.
their server and download like
Right.
their shit.
Yeah, see, but here's the thing though, Andy. I don't know how to do any of that.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
but
you're,
Andy is
So
like an
I
emulation
Google the
king.
you're
first
backloading
thing.
the data matrix.
I'm
up
like
into
bing,
the
bing,
cloud,
bing, bing, bing,
apparently.
bing, bing, bing.
I
Yes.
saw
I don't have
myself
my
in the
word
Matrix.
processor.
Yeah, no. I want to hand something to somebody and say put the thing on the thing, but I don't want to lose my phone, and I don't want my account banned. There you go. Figure it out. That's what I
I
want.
mean, you're not going to be you though.
not
when you're
all
playing
not
on
all
that.
of us, Andy, are Mr. fucking Moneybags playing the market every day, who could have two of everything that we own, and could have one for fuckery and one for real reasons. Okay, we can't all do that. Okay.
I will not have. This is not an appropriate characterization of me.
Marvel Snap had its first major
Oh, it did.
update. Major update. New season is coming in a couple of days, but we got a major content update where they adjusted. They added a currency, a new currency to the game, which is a way, and there's a new store specifically for that currency. This is currency you cannot outright buy, which is great. There's no like back end way of getting this currency. It is tied specifically to your collection level, and the point of I think it's called collection currency or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
But its entire purpose is so that you could buy cards that you're missing from your collection. But here's the catch: they refresh every 8 hours. So,
But if you don't have enough currency, you can pin it. And
yes, you can pin it,
won't go away.
but it won't. But when you do finally buy it, you may have missed another one that would have refreshed, and it's different for everybody.
Right.
It's not the same cards in the store, so it'll put something that you're missing from your collection up there for 8 hours, and say, hey, this one's 1,000 collection points. This one's 2,000 collection points. This one's 3,000 collection points, whatever it is, depending on the rarity of the card, I guess. Andy, as you're leveling up your cards, the stats or what the cards do never changes. It's just the look of them changes. And depending on how much you level them up, you unlock on like a timeline collection level. And as you get you unlock cards in the collection as you're going up in your collection level. And there's a pool of cards at specific levels. So I am in pool 3 and I have about 20, maybe 30% of the cards in pool 3. So every time I unlock a card, it'll randomly pull one of the cards that I'm missing from pool 3 and put it in there for me to unlock. Great.
And the pools slightly determine who you're playing against, basically. So
Right.
if you're in pool 1, you'll
Guys.
only play against people with pool 1 cards.
Do
And so on.
Do I have to get it?
It's really
Like,
fun, man.
Did you
And
like
it-
Hearthstone?
Oh, I love Hearthstone.
This is better.
Better than Hearthstone.
I think so.
Here's
I
the thing,
think so.
and here's one of my main reasons. I mean, I was just terrible at Hearthstone. I liked it, but it was really good. But I was really bad at it. But the monetization of this game is so unintrusive that you could never pay for a thing and have a wonderful experience.
Yeah.
And I feel like Hearthstone was like that to a degree, but if you wanted to play at any actual competitive level,
All right. I'm
Good.
installing it.
you had to pay for stuff. And this just I was really expecting them to allow you to buy this currency. And the fact that they didn't, I think, proves that they're really trying to make like a game that has longevity and a game that doesn't feel like you're losing because you haven't spent money.
Right. One
Oh,
thing.
shit. No, I just realized
What's that?
tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
Midnight Suns is coming out also.
Yes. Yes.
Holy
There's
shit.
some
I-
review casts out there now.
I gotta do all my daddy Warbucks and buy all these games apparently. 2 of each, please.
Exactly.
You should buy me one because they let you have my Steam Deck.
It's got a point. It's got a point. Which I have now.
I think
I
so.
let you have my Steam Deck is a phrase that you
Let
just
you
said.
have it for several $100s.
For several $100. I gave you my place in line, Andy.
Yeah, Midnight Suns. That's a thing. That's not an indie game though. All right,
Very excited,
let's talk about some other things. There was a really interesting story here about a Kickstarter that was canceled. But it's not a
broke my
bad
heart.
story.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
But
do you want to take this one, Matt?
I wanted this game. So, Mystery Flesh Pit was a project, basically just like a fiction that this guy had wrote. What's his name? Trevor Robinson wrote, and he like had a game idea ish for it and decided to launch a Kickstarter for it, and it was funded, and he decided that he didn't want to make it because he didn't like the idea of other people touching his idea. Like he wanted to have so much control over it and didn't really want to give up the creative reins, I guess, probably for lack of a better word, so much that he, was deeply apologetic and was like, listen, I just want to keep this to myself and I'm sorry this game is just not going to happen. Which, like you were saying, I mean,
that's
it
not
sucks that
that's not
it's-
even like the real crux of it though. Like he didn't realize how many people are involved and what's involved in making
right.
a game, and didn't realize
Right.
how much of it he wasn't going to be able to be a part of.
Right. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It wasn't like a selfish, I want to keep it to myself. It was more like, oh, I didn't realize that like I have to give up a lot of my vision on what this thing is and trust other people to pull that off when
Right.
this is solely a brainchild of my sick fucking twisted brain. And like I can't expect other people to fully grasp that like me. And that's cool. Like I wouldn't want that would be like me saying to literally anyone or to I don't know, some developer or whatever that never doesn't know what we are is like, hey, make a dual screens video game. I want it to be a shooty roguelike. The fuck are we gonna get back? Who knows? Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
no
yeah.
idea.
There's
Yeah,
9,000
watch all the
hours
episodes
yeah, there's like
and
9,000 hours of
put
content.
it
But
into
like, what's that
put
going to
into
do?
an AI and see what comes out.
Yeah. Oh God.
I mean, the Angry Video Game Nerd games are pretty dope and are
But he
pretty well
understood.
in line.
He understood video games though. Like that was the thing.
Right,
Like
right.
True.
he was very much a hands-on. He was supposed to be a guest on our show, by the way. That never happened.
Yeah.
James Roll.
We had him. We had him.
Try again.
We had him.
Fucking had him.
But yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah,
I agree. I wasn't trying to frame him in a bad light. I think that, you know, if you have this kind of a creative idea, clearly, you know, like you said, he didn't have an understanding of the scope of what it takes to develop a video game, and you know, if same, you know, like if I had like such a deep creative vision and I wasn't aware of how game development worked, and then I heard that like hundreds ish maybe of people were going to be working on this,
right.
it would probably overwhelm me so much that I would do the same thing. I'd be like, I can't deal with this. Like I want so badly for it to be exactly true to my vision that I'm sorry, but I can't do this.
But he did
Right.
ensure us that we're getting the board game version still. That he's
Right, but you know, I
working on.
get it. It's like, you know, you see, like he spent years this world building, this whole like flesh bit became like
I
an
just love that it's called
amusement
Mystery
park.
Flesh.
Then there was like it's like a tragedy happened there, and I can imagine him like thinking, I need to talk to the lighting guy because the shadow that's being cast on the flesh pit isn't like the way it's in my brain. It's that level of control he has over
Yeah.
this because it's years and years of like work and all these fictional characters, and it's just this huge mythology he's crafted. And the idea of someone else being like, okay, I'm gonna make a little thing here, and him not saying yes or no to something would drive him crazy. Because like, you know what? Not worth the headache. So sorry. And it broke my heart because it's a neat idea.
Yeah. I would like to
there
see
are
it, but I get
comments
it.
from the developer team, from Gavin Richardson from the developers Village Fox. There was an interesting quote here. Yeah, there's an update. Interesting quote. Hearing him say that it would be a quote a rushed and inferior gaming experience at best was a bit devastating. However, I understand the pressure he feels. As a creator, anything you put this much work into is hard to let go. I'm not sure what led him to this conclusion, but I do wish it had been addressed earlier. It was not a mutual decision per se. I think it is more embarrassing to cancel a campaign than to leave it running for the full length, even if it doesn't get funded. I think Trevor just got in a little bit of a pessimistic spiral and let it get the better of him. Again, no hate. It's a lot of pressure to put something like this out there, and I was certainly feeling the pressure as well. I do think it is for the best that we parted ways, but honestly, I'm just sad that no one will get to see all the little secrets we had hidden. I was shocked that no one found the ARG element of the campaign, and that was one of the most fun parts, in my opinion. But basically saying this guy overreacted, but it's really not a big deal. It's okay, you know.
Right.
It's better to kind of whatever.
Yeah.
We'll just walk away. There was also a quote in there where he says, you know, saying that it would be an inferior product was upsetting because he knows what his team is capable of.
Right.
So it.
Yeah, why is it rushed? Who's saying to rush it out anyway? Like,
I
don't get that part of it
If you ask me, this guy that made the fleshy pit, he sounds a little bit like Elon Musk, like just
I had this idea.
You know what I mean? Just a little bit like, just weird, just
Muskian.
Like, yeah, just like it just became too much for him. So he's like, pull the plug. It's better to pull the plug, and you know, just let everyone.
I do wonder though, if this. I mean, I know he was pretty definitive about like we're not going to ever get a game
as long as I'm alive.
Yeah, as long as I'm alive.
Game adaptation.
But I do wonder if. I wonder how heat of the moment that all was, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because like he's in the middle of canceling it, he's in the middle of apologizing. He probably feels a little bad, you know, and good that he's keeping the creative control of his property. But I do kind of wonder after how much press this got, and if down the road when things cool down in his brain, if he'd ever revisit the idea. I do think it's cool that we're getting a board game adaptation. I must have missed that. That's pretty rad.
Yeah, it's coming late 2023. Again, did you explain what this creature is, by the way?
Oh,
No.
So it was like they were, according to the lore, it's like a cave, but there's like this like
Fleshy
beast,
mass
that's
The
just
whole
in it.
Yeah, the whole cave. It's supposedly like an
It
impact
is like
crater.
pulsating flesh.
Right.
And
So it's
they
like it's
built
a
a
living
theme park around it.
Yeah, that's the best part.
And
because
then
America.
at the theme park, there was a thing where like 1,000 people died, like in this tragic incident, and that's like the great tragedy of the national park. So it's like it's a story within the story of this like thing that they found, and they built. It's so neat when you look into it. It's like so deep, and I get why he wants to like it's mine, and only I can properly manage this thing, but.
I do want to say that like this would have, and I mean like the fiction itself has arguably one of the greatest titles of all time, and it would have been one of the best video game titles of all time. Mystery Flesh Pit National Park. That's amazing. I just the fact that that's the title of this thing.
I could see this fitting perfectly in the world of Alan Wake and Control.
Oh, dude!
Like just being part of that universe, like it's a government thing,
like,
absolutely.
Like a whole team is just in charge of this one, like
because
or
the fucking thing happened, so they shut down the park, and now they have to figure out what the hell happened. What is this thing? Oh god, it's alive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we knew it was alive, but oh god, it's sentient. Yeah, that kind of thing. That'd be dope. Is it a portal to hell? Is it Doom? Did we just make Doom again? Where's the rock?
It's like Phantoms. Remember Phantoms?
No.
You find it, you jump in it,
that was a good
fucking
movie.
the id logo pops up.
Remember The Gate? The movie The Gate?
Oh, The Gate.
Is that Johnny Depp? No, that's the Ninth Gate.
That's the Ninth Gate.
It-
Amazing movie.
This was about a
Fucking
bunch of
love
kids
that
who
movie.
find the portal to
Amazing
hell in their backyard,
Oh,
and little demon shit come out of the hole and like torture their
I
lives.
remember that.
I think they were like being babysat by like one of the teenagers down the block, and
By Satan.
yeah, I don't know. It was one of those movies that was on Channel 7 at like 4 a.m, and I'm like, what am I watching? This is crazy.
I have never seen this movie.
The Gate. Yeah, it's classic.
I think you
Classic.
appreciate it, Matt.
I think you
Very-
would. It's very good.
Holy shit! Wait.
I'd like it. I would like it.
Speaking of creepy shit games, we're
Speaking
not
of,
gonna
okay,
get.
shit games. Okay, here we go.
There is a game we're getting that both Matt and I are like day one purchasing. The game based on the Terrifier movie franchise.
Yeah, I saw
Fucking
that.
dude.
Oh,
my
god.
I have no idea what it's gonna be. I kind of hope it's not an asymmetrical multiplayer game and it's like a hack and slash adventure as Art the Clown. And you're just goring the shit.
Imagine Lollipop Chainsaw, but you're playing as Art the Clown.
That sounds that whole all the imagery of that franchise or that movie is terrifying.
The practical effects.
I was describing
so good.
I was describing some of the scenes to my coworker, and she got like nauseous.
I mean, it's pretty brutal, man.
Yeah.
I got nauseous.
The eye stuff always gets me.
The other day,
That's my one weakness. I can't do eye stuff.
Last week
And
or
there's
the
so
other
much eye
day,
stuff.
I was thinking to myself, I said, "Self, what did you like, The Evil Dead?" And I was like, I don't remember if I liked The Evil Dead.
Oh.
I remember I watched it for the first time. I was in college, and my friend was like, "Oh my god, you've never seen the Evil Dead? It's hilarious, but it's like also one of the tentpole, like it's like one of the horror franchise. Like you have to put this on your list.
It's iconic.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, all right. So I was like, I remember a tree did something really suspect to a woman.
Oh yeah.
And I
it
remember
certainly did.
And I remember the girls like were always the ones to transform into the bad thing. And I remember somebody losing an arm. So I was like, okay,
clearly it's time for a rewatch.
So here's what I did. I put all of the gory parts compilation on a YouTube video. It was just all like the kills and gory shit, right? So I put that on, and I remembered why I don't want to watch that movie, and I remembered why I don't like some horror movies. The stabbing of the Achilles heel.
Oh, yeah.
It's not so bad.
They put it on that thing for like
pencil?
4 minutes. Like they're showing her dig into this woman's heel for like
That's what
4
gets you, though?
minutes. And I'm like, this is fucking gross. Like, it's not even like I'm scared. I am actually put off by this. This is nasty. I don't
There
want
is
to
a
look at
very
this.
specific part of Terrifier 1 too, but there's a very specific sequence in Terrifier 2 that if that is something that you can't handle because it's elongated, you would have a very difficult time.
Everything else about that movie I found either funny or like, you know, like, oh God, that's creepy or scary, you know? But like that one thing I was like, oh, that's just fucking gross. Get that out of my face. I also don't like when in zombie movies they rip out tendons in the neck. Don't like it.
Oh, I love it.
Don't like that.
Oh, it stretches away.
Can we get like a mini Patreon show where Steve reacts to movies that me and Andy recommend to him?
Force him to watch.
If you want to fucking schedule that shit and make sure
Yeah,
that can happen,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah,
Go right
yeah.
ahead.
I
Go
do.
right
I'll watch
ahead.
it with you. We can watch. We can do a watch
we should
party.
do like a Terrifier watch party. Oh my God.
Let's get a palate cleanser here and let's talk about a beautiful game called The Spirit and the Mouse.
Yes.
Let's go to this bad boy.
I know what that means.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yes.
Spirit and the Mouse. This game looks fantastic.
Can I kill it?
What? I don't know. Can you? Do you want to
doesn't
kill a
really
mouse?
It looks very
So
cute
this,
though.
yeah, this
It's
looks
adorable.
like Stray
As a mouse. with
again,
powers.
like Strayer. The Strayening.
I would not be very mad. The Strayening. I would not be very mad if Stray started a general trend where we get to play as
Look how cute this
animals in
game
games.
is.
Isn't that what Moss was playing as a
Yeah.
cute mouse?
Kind
Yeah,
of, but
yeah.
Moss
That was
Moss
pre-Stray.
was more.
But the
Yeah,
mouse
like-
is a superhero in this.
Yeah, yeah. But well, like in Moss, he wasn't. It was like a mouse, but he was like a little dude.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah,
you know, he
was a little dude.
like Zorro or some shit.
Yeah, he wasn't
yeah,
like a
he had
mouse.
some Zorro shit going on. Yeah,
But this looks very cute.
Yeah, yeah.
This
he did.
popped up on
Yeah.
my timeline a while ago, but this is supposedly coming. Is it out now? I don't know if it's out now or if it's coming very, 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 very soon. I do not remember. Because we haven't done a show in so long, I don't remember if this was on my list for like 3 shows ago. But
We definitely didn't do this.
I know we didn't do it, but I'm wondering if this trailer still says it's coming 2022. So. So yeah, there was that. And also there was this game Prison City. Did you see this?
yo,
I didn't.
Oh my God, that's like a mini game.
I'm watching this right now.
Prison
first time.
City. Good lord.
It's like
Love that
Contra and Shatterhand,
Yeah.
all mixed into one
It's
beautiful retro
it is
package.
exactly what you would think a game called Prison City would be. It is
Oh my God, he's playing Pong.
retro AF.
This looks so good.
From our good friends at Retro Rare, by
Indeed.
the way. Love those
Great
guys making awesome
soundtrack
games.
coming
Oh my
next
God.
year.
I'm gonna play the fuck out of that game.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
you
you
will.
are. God damn, you will.
I just cannot get over the Prison City being the
The name.
name of that. But I guess
Welcome to Prison City.
I guess that would be a thing that could happen, right? Nah, I mean, eventually, just make a city.
China's all locked down right now, right? That's like a
That's
prison
basically
city.
Prison City.
So
Yeah,
red.
prison country.
yeah. I'm sorry
That's
for all of our
that's a
Chinese
sequel.
brothers
Yeah, I'm
and
really
sisters.
sorry. That's terrible.
Just stay strong and fight the power, but don't die, please. Don't be murdered. God, man, things are scary out there in the world. But
This
guys,
turned
things
dark.
are scary.
This got real dark.
Did you find a Kickstarter of the week?
No, we've been talking this whole time. Let's see if I can find it.
I'll
Let's see
find
if I can
something.
whip anything. No,
Oh.
I'm gonna do it.
No, fuck you. I'm
No,
doing it.
fuck you. I'm doing it.
I'm gonna
I'm
do
doing it
it.
right now.
How about all
We're
3 of
gonna do it at
us?
the same time.
How about all 3 of us are gonna do? No, I don't like that. What's this? That's a
Oh,
book.
shit.
No, I don't like
Oh,
that.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I don't read.
Is that a game? Is that a
Next.
game? Is that a game? That might be a game. No, I don't want to put in. Okay, games. Got it. Let's
How
go to
about
games. No, that one sucks. Don't do that one.
Wait.
No, that one sucks.
How about
Elden Ring, the board game. What the?
no?
Yeah, that game looks
Nope.
dope.
No,
But
it
we
looks
can't-
It looks way too big.
Shut up.
The game has 1 million boxes already.
Yeah, I know. I'm
He's
aware.
like, I'm really hard right now and I want it.
There's a mushroom game. I see a mushroom game on there. Is that cool? Oh, it's a board game. Why are these all board games?
Yeah, you're really bad at this.
You're bad at this.
I know. I actually am not finding anything either.
There's a Last of Us board game. Escape the Dark.
That actually looks dope.
PC games. Here we go. Christmas Cats video game PC Steam release.
Pull it up.
Hello. Bing bong. Goodbye, sir. What do we got here? Hello?
Hello?
Hold on.
Hello?
Hold on. We're going to open this bad boy up. We're going to see what's happening here. Let's see.
Hello?
Here we go. Look at this bad. Oh, baby. Christmas
Oh, this is
cats.
terrible.
How many Christmas cats are playing?
Oh my
Mr.
god.
Jingles here
Guys.
today to
Mr.
talk to you
Jingles.
about the upcoming video game.
Oh, Lord.
Christmas cats. There's $13 pledged of $1,000.
Well, it's been a good show.
Oh, you're a cat delivering presents on a sled.
It's got 4 backers and 13.
It's got 21 days to go, you fuck. Okay? Oh, there's a king rat. Oh, man.
Oh, but not a Rat King. You can't.
Well, that's copyright, yeah.
Oh my God.
Your
you
boys at
guys.
Paramount have that one.
What is this?
It's the year of the rat, Andy.
Can we get this guy on
Oh,
the
it's
show?
a
Steven DeLeo?
local multiplayer game. 4-player split screen? Are you kidding me?
Sledding in style, you
The
guys.
power of more Christmas cats.
I can't believe this is what we're doing right now.
I can't believe this is on Kickstarter.
Dude, it's early access Christmas this year. And a full release next year.
Yeah.
If you give $1, your names are in the
$1.
credits. Guys.
$1.
You know we're gonna put in $3, and all 3 of our names are going in the credits of this game.
Yeah.
Right.
It's happening.
How about Akumi Wars?
This might be the worst trailer I've ever seen, but also simultaneously the best trailer I've ever seen.
I love how it's like it's like 3D animation from like 1995.
And yeah,
It looks
it's,
like the stuff from like UHF.
It's a reboot, but
It's retro,
a bunch of
baby.
Cats in it.
Incoming Cube.
there's only 2 pledges you could do: $1 or $10. $10 gets you the Steam key or an early access. I don't know, man. That sounds like a deal to me.
I'm in, you guys.
You're gonna do it,
Yo, this Akumi Wars game looks kind of cool, man. I'm not gonna lie right now.
doesn't it?
Playfully absurd single-player RPG video game.
So should we
That-
not have
pretty
done
dope. That's a
Christmas
wi-
Cats as our?
I
as
mean,
our
we
Kickstarter of the
have
week?
enough time that we can do another.
Are you sure?
We
We're-
could do
we're
one more,
really
guys.
not-
And this
we're
already
really
met
not-
its goal.
Yeah, we're really not. I mean, we're not really pressed for time, and we're off the cuff here.
Akumi Wars.
Akumi Wars.
All right, I'm looking for it. Found Akumi Wars. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna copy this bit. This is podcasting at its best, folks. This
Seriously.
is why we do this.
This is what top tier
S rank.
podcasting, S rank,
It's S tier.
unscripted.
Spug City is a
That's
hub.
fucking loud. Sorry.
Sorry.
Alright. Get that playing in there. There we go. Interdimensional Rifts. All right, Akumi Wars, a playfully absurd single-player RPG video game.
Looks
I like
pretty good.
RPGs, and I like absurd RPGs. Speaking of, Saturday Morning RPG had an
Game.
there was an ad for that game via Humble Bundle on my Facebook today.
That's weird.
Isn't
That
that weird?
game's been out forever.
Yeah. Did her boobs just jiggle?
Yep, definitely some boob jiggle. This is straight up Newgrounds.
That's what 25K gets you, is like some good titty.
Good
Physics.
boob physics.
Yeah.
For once in our lives, can we just get ball sack physics Just like have like the nice bulge
Steven.
moving around. You know what I mean? Just
If you would just sign my petition here.
I've been trying to get this done for years.
I need
It's actually
and
looks really
$1.
cool.
Of course it is. It's me we're talking about. Each hunter is assigned a
It does look like a bunch of people who played a lot of Newgrounds made a video game.
I don't know what's Newground. I don't think I
You don't know what
I don't think I
Newgrounds.com
played.
is?
No.
Oh my god. That was like the shit back in the day. That was the place to go.
Yeah.
Newgrounds was like they had so
I was stuck on Homestar Runner. I apologize.
Homestar Runner was great. Don't get
That's
me
all.
wrong.
That's where I was hanging out most of my days.
Oh man, you missed out on some good and also really bad shit.
Yeah.
Fucking banana phone. You remember banana phone?
Bing, 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 bing. Banana phone. I know that.
No, but like the flash animation of banana phone.
No.
Matt, you have to know this.
I don't know that.
When it gets like in the guy's head and he murders his roommate.
Oh yes, I do remember that. Yes.
I do not remember that. Fuck.
Oh, I gotta find it.
I would like to know what the hell's going on in this game. What are we doing here?
I don't know. This
You
is
know,
a very
you-
cinematic trailer. It's
You,
pretty bad.
you really
should
can't.
scroll down.
There's no gameplay.
There it is.
Scroll
There's the
down.
gameplay. Yep.
So-
211.
Ah, okay.
There you
Gameplay
go.
starts at 211. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
I like the effects.
Oh, there's a lot of characters. I like that.
Lounge area. Big boss fights.
Oh yeah, I'm about this life.
Cute shopkeepers. They all have boob jiggle.
There's boob jiggle. There's clothing physics. Wing physics.
Unique ults.
There's a lobster queen that shot eggs at people.
I
like that.
This is gross.
This reminds me of
Battle
shit,
Chase
I
and
can't
Night
think
War.
of it. Why is that one chick's half naked?
I don't know if you've
She has like no clothing on.
literally. Oh, customization options.
Heck yeah.
So many skins.
Akumi Ward.
All right, it looks really
I
good.
don't know, it looks pretty cool.
I can see why it got funded already like in 10 days. So
Yeah, it looks cool.
congratulations, guys.
There you go.
Let's scroll down a little bit. Let's
You
take a
nailed it.
look. Rimshaw,
Nailed it.
build your own party
Oh.
of irresponsible misfit heroes and
Dude,
delve
they're-
into an epic world. Okay.
future guest of the show.
Let's
I
do
would
it.
say yeah.
Yeah.
The email's right there. On the bottom
Okay,
of
so
the
it's
screen.
30,
So-
30 plus heroes. Okay.
That's a lot.
40 plus fully animated monsters. Got to get up those numbers. Those are rookie numbers. A world full of unique locations to unlock. It's got its own vibes. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm just really surprised. I'm still very surprised that you didn't know what Newgrounds.com was.
I probably do. I don't know, man.
yeah, man.
It was
Man,
just,
I'm
it was
sure
just
you
fla-
know.
It was like
You
where
just-
Flash games lived.
I'm old now.
Yeah, I mean, also me too. Also.
You know what game I
Also us
really
old.
liked?
What?
Ski Free. Remember that?
Oh
Ski-
yeah,
but
Ski
ski free, yeah.
Free was dope. His Newgrounds
Yeti,
where
the
like all of
fucking Yeti
those
would come get
games
you.
wound up going to eventually.
Some of them, but no, like you ever see Fancy Pants Adventure?
No.
That like platformer with the guy with the slick pants.
No.
That shit started there. Binding of Isaac kind of got its start there. Like Ed McMillan had a lot of games on Newgrounds.
Wait, Ed McMahon made video games?
Ed McMillan, come on.
Oh,
Stick with
McMillan.
it.
Sorry.
McMahon.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, this one is very naked all of the time. It's a little disturbing.
Also got a little bit of like the gap teeth.
I mean, that's okay.
All right.
That's all right. Nobody...
I don't know what you're
Ooh,
into.
Skis. This guy's name is Skis.
Of course it is. He
Skis.
He's skeezing on all them half naked chicks.
Skis will do anything for money. He is completely devoid of morals, ethics, and financial responsibility. Also has a killer sense of humor. There's not enough room on this Kickstarter page to list all the things he's wanted for. Be advised, the suspect last seen haunted by a creepy girl. Lester. Lester is the most violent, disgusting villain from the Akumi series. There's a series? Are we missing something here? I feel like we're missing a...
I feel
Oh.
like I'm missing a
big
very
part.
Oh,
of
is
what's
it
happening
based
here.
on something? I don't know.
Oh, I got another one. This
I have
one
no
looks
idea.
even better.
It was a demo on
Steve.
itch.io. Yeah.
Steven.
Yeah, go ahead.
Steve, I think I have like a
Is this just gonna be us looking at? No, we gotta stop. We gotta end.
No,
the
no.
show.
I was gonna say before we go.
Steve, I have a
There-
good Pokemon
there-
game for you.
Okay,
Wait.
I'm
It's a good
waiting.
one. There's a point and click Homestar Runner game
Yeah, I remember.
that was released years ago. It's been re-released with now full voice acting for
It
$2.
was-
Oh my God.
Was that the one that was on the Wii? Strong Bad
No,
School Game for
no, no,
Group-
no.
whatever the hell it was
It's
called.
no. It's a Halloween.
Strong Bad's very good game.
Yeah. Yes.
That it was something like that. It was like Strong Bad's good game for cool people or some shit.
Yeah, but there was like 4 of those, I think, that came out.
Those games were good.
But this is like a point and click. It looks like old school Monkey Island, the graphics.
Okay,
And for $2 hairs,
$2. I miss.
you can
Homestar
play
Runner
with
so
with
much.
the full cast
Homestar
of
Runner was
voice
the
acting.
best.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to bring us to the end of the show.
The ugly one.
Aw.
I know. This was a bit of a clusterfuck, but it was fun. I had a good time.
Oh, yeah, good time.
We're
I
gonna-
feel like it was
we're
a
gonna
good
get-
comeback. Good comeback show.
Yeah. We're gonna
Yeah.
get back on track for next week. We have a lot to talk about. Unfortunately, we missed a bunch of those like indie game showcase things, like for the last 3 weeks. But
Sorry, guys. I'm already sick next week.
we've made a commitment. The show's happening, whether it's one of us, 2 of us, or 3 of us.
Correct.
There will be a show. Which reminds me, I need you all to log into Streamlabs so all of this shows up on all of your computers, so you all know how to go live with the show.
Fine.
So
I don't like Streamlabs. I just like
I'll
don't
OBS.
care.
learn Streamlabs.
Don't care.
No, Streamlabs sucks.
Don't care. Don't care.
Also, why?
Don't care because I'm not
I don't
making a
want it.
separate profile on my computer in OBS. It's not happening.
All right.
So don't care. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening. If you like what you hear or heard, watched or saw or whatever, please hit the subscribe button and tell your friends about it. It's your new favorite indie game podcast. Don't worry. We go much more in
Do it.
depth each and every week on what we're playing. It's just been kind of hell over here for the last few weeks. We appreciate you listening and we appreciate your support. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, everyone else. And as always, please play them indies.